Pileggi Technical Services, your computers and electronics concierge service.
Welcome back. This is a follow-up to episode number 21, in which I repaired a Sony Vaio computer that had counterfeit version of Windows running on it, as well as a couple other pieces of software that were counterfeit, and that of course let malware get installed on it, and you name it. I also mentioned that computer had no screws in the case, and this is some screws that I had to save from tearing apart laptops for scrap, and I figured it'd be good to hold on to these, and it's a good thing I did. Now the ones up here are ones that were actually taken out of the machine, and this is the corner that was missing out of the case. So this video is just going to be me finishing it up, getting this installed. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, so I'm going to actually cut the film and kind of put some thought into it, and I'll come back with the solution and we'll see what happens. Oh, once again, our good friend hot glue came to the rescue. As you can see when I open this up, this has been all filled in here from actually the underside at first, and it was held in place, and I opened it after it dried for a little while, or I should say cooled off, and I opened and closed it a couple times and noticed it still had a little bit of wobble in it, so I actually held it a little bit further back than it should have, just to open up that gap just a little more, gave it a good couple squirts and held it tight in place, and then went back over the top of the crack once more. This is raised up a little bit, however it does not interfere with the monitor closing, and yeah, that's going to hold very nicely. Also, there's the two screws were replaced. This side has three, in which the hinge up here has two screws into the actual hinge itself from the monitor, and then the other one holds it to the case. This side has only two, one for this and one for the case. The one for the case was missing, and that's why it snapped like that, because there's no other place to hold it. And there's a lot of tension on that spring when you open and close this. There is one thing left to do in this computer. Since it was apart and the bottom was off the whole time I was working on it, the video sound card, I should say, wasn't actually connected. Now that is, I have to boot this back up and just make sure the driver's installed, and that's all working fine. Once that's done, I can call the client. He can come pick it up. Once again, thank you for watching my videos. Stay tuned for more. There'll be a whole bunch of other audio stuff relating to projects I built, as well as stuff I have for sale. Thanks again.